And welcome back to The Watchman. Way up in Israel's Golan Heights, tucked deep away from the usual tourist traffic, lies one of the Holy Land's most fascinating and mysterious archaeological sites. It's been called the Stonehenge of Israel. Its name is Rujum el-Hiri. So what is it? Watchman correspondent Raj Nair joined our good friend Danny the Digger Herman to find out. Take a look.
You know, I've been all up and down this beautiful country of Israel, but where you and I are today has to be the most head-scratching location I've ever been to. So the question is, what is this? Or maybe more importantly, why is this? Well, with these questions, there's only one person to turn to, my man, Danny the Digger. How you doing, buddy?
Hello. Hi, Raj.
It's always great to have you.
Always a pleasure to be on the show.
So Danny, walk me through this. Where are we? What's going on? What are we looking at?
Well, first of all, we are on the top of the Golan Heights, an area that is an elevated plateau just east of the Sea of Galilee. The border with Syria is just around the corner there. It's right behind the hilltops. Wow. These antennas are intelligence units monitoring into Syria of the Israeli Defense Forces. And the Golan Heights, after the Six-Day War, was surveyed by several archaeologists, and so many interesting finds were made here. This one is one of the most intriguing ones. Rujum el-Hiri, the big pile of rocks of the wild cat. Okay, I don't know exactly what to make of that. And Israel decided to label it in Hebrew as Gilgal Rephaim. Now, Gilgal means a wheel, Galgal, but Gilgal in the Bible is a place where Joshua and the Israelites have settled after crossing the Jordan River and created a little cultic center there for the place of the tent of meeting.
Okay.
And that name for this site hints that this is also of religious nature. And the second word is Rephaim. Now, who is Rephaim? Rephaim is the biblical name for the giants. And this is the big mystery of this site. This site apparently relates or claims to relate to the biblical giant that roamed this land in Canaanite times. Now, if you remember when Moses is challenged by the people, why should we go to this land? What's over there? And he decides to send spies.
Yeah.
Okay, go to the promised land, report to us on what is there. And they returned reporting, oh my God, it's a land dripping of milk and honey, right? But then they also admit it's a land of mighty big fortified walls and giants.
These guys.
And apparently they were referring to something like this, or to people that created such megalithic structures. Some say it's Chalcolithic, some say no, maybe it's early bronze, but it's very, very old, it's prehistorical, and it especially is intriguing as it resembles a big circle of stones in England. Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
This is the Stonehenge of the Promised Land, if you wish. Look at this. Wow. Let's go and take a closer look.
I'll follow you. You know, Danny, walking up this path, you couldn't really see much, but now standing on top of it, this is a massive, huge complex. So tell me about these circles. What do they mean?
Well, this is the outer circle that we're standing on. It is 520 feet in diameter, and they estimate that a total of 42,000 stones were piled up to make this whole complex. Wow. Okay, it's 3 circles around a central hill, also man-made, that maybe seem to orient to the layout of the stars. But no one really has a clear answer as to what it is. Now, the Bible provides an interesting indication of giants that roamed in this land in Canaanite times. And I told you about the spies reporting about the giants living in this land. But in Deuteronomy, it even refers to the giants of the Bhishan, which is the biblical name for this region, the Golan.
You told me to look up this verse. Let's see. It says, only Og, king of Bhishan, was left of the remnant of the Rephites. His bed was made of iron and was more than 9 cubits long and 4 cubits wide.
Exactly. 9 cubits. How much is a cubit? This is a cubit. It's a biblical measurement of the palm of your hand. Okay, 9 cubits combined is about the width of this circle. That's a big bed. You know, in America you have king size.
bed, yeah.
This is an extra large king size bed that apparently Og, king of the Bhishan, had. So the Bible reckons that there were giants living here. And is this connected to all of this?
And so when it comes to the rings, we don't know why they're concentric circles. That's an amazing fact of history that we don't have the facts.
Yes, all we have is a big mystery. And let me take you to the inner circle at the heart and see what's visible there and what can you make of it.